Hi everyone, it's Anet and today I want to show you how to use this beautiful elegance frame bouquet DL embossing folder using two different techniques with the embossing folder to create fabulous cards. So let's get started. I'm using the white tall card from Couture Creations for my card base, and I've already die cut some smooth white cardstock with the Dig the Holes hanging bubble die. I'm now going to emboss with the embossing folder. The technique that I'm going to use with the beautiful embossed folder, and you can see how beautiful the elegance frame bouquet embossing folder have embossed here. Such beautiful detail. And the technique that I'm going to use with this embossed cardstock is using the Couture Creations twin tip alcohol ink markers to color the erased embossing. Because of time, I will not be coloring the whole embossing folder with you with the twin tip alcohol ink markers. I'm going to color some leaves here, and I'm going to use the twin tip alcohol ink markers 7743, 358 and 354. Just look how beautiful this looks. It is so pretty. Colouring with the Couture Creations twin tip alcohol ink markers. For the background, I will be using this new Couture Creations twin tip alcohol ink marker, the WG1, which I will be using here in the background. So I will now be colouring this whole section with the Couture Creations twin tip alcohol markers, and come back and show you how it looks, and then showing you how I'm going to make my card. And here the card is all done. I have coloured the embossed areas of the Elegance Emboss folder with the Couture Creations twin tip alcohol ink markers, and I think it just came out beautiful. I've also used the Elegance, this is called the Just For You mini sentiment stamp and die set. You get the stamps as well as the dies. I have embossed it using the embossing ink pad of Couture Creations with the Mirror Platinum Couture Creations Classic Metallics embossing powder. Oh, and I think it came out beautiful. It's beautiful sentiments that you can add onto your cards. And I've also added some emerald green balls here onto the embossed areas. For my second card, I've already cut a piece of the smooth white cardstock. This measures 8 3/4 by 8 3/4, and I'm going to score it at 4 3/8. I'm just folding it. And now with my second technique with the embossing folder, I have cut a piece of the blue diamond cardstock. This measures 4 1/8 by 1 1/2, and I'm going to emboss it with the Elegance framed bouquet embossing folder. Just look how beautiful this embossed. Isn't this so pretty? Just look at all the beautiful detail. For this technique, I'm going to use some white pigment ink with the Couture Creations sponge dauber. And I'm just going over the erased areas. it is all done. Just look how beautiful this embossed areas looks like with this white pigment ink. It's just a wonderful technique to use with your Elegance embossing folder. I've already added some 3D foam dots, and I'm just going to adhere it here onto the card front. I've already die cut the Elegance Happy Birthday layered sentiment cutting die, and I'm going to adhere it here onto the card front using the Couture Creations all-purpose art glue. And if you have some glue here on your glass mat, just wipe it off with a wet wipe. That's why this glass mat is so nice to work on. I have kept all these letters that I'm going to also adhere it with the all-purpose art glue. And here it is all done. Isn't this so pretty? I think these letters actually have brought some more dimension into this beautiful die cut sentiment. I think this technique is just wonderful with the embossing folder. I think these two cards just came out beautiful using this beautiful Elegance embossing folder and coloring it with the twin tip alcohol ink markers and using some white pigment ink. Just came out beautiful. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I hope you will give this a try. If you did, please click the like button and do consider subscribing. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you again real soon. Until next time, happy crafting. Bye bye.